Hey everyone, welcome to another exciting episode of The Dinosaur and the Dude, the only podcast with the shittiest audio but the most amazing content. Thank you all for tuning in to listen wherever you are and however you're accessing us. We appreciate your time and we appreciate your interest in us. So sit back and relax, or if you're driving, enjoy the ride as you listen to another amazing episode. Yo, it's the dude. Just let me interrupt this episode real quick just to let you know about Bobby Rapscallion. In case you've missed it in previous episodes when we talked about him, Bobby Rapscallion is a lifestyle brand that produces amazing CBD products. I'm talking about gummies, oils with melatonin in it. If you're looking for that sweet ass sleep, go to bobbyrapscallion.com and get CBD now. If you don't even know how many milligrams you should be taking, don't worry about it. They got a calculator on their website where you can put in your body weight and it'll tell you exactly how many milligrams of CBD you should be taking a day. Okay? There's no THC in it, so even if you get, random piss tests, you don't have to worry about it. If you're allergic to THC, you don't have to worry about it. Okay? Go to bobbyrapscallion.com and for a limited time, you can put in our code. Yeah, the Dinosaur and the Dude has a code. Put in the letters TDTD20 and you'll get 20% off their CBD products. That's TDTD20. 20% off Bobby Rapscallion CBD products at bobbyrapscallion.com. I don't think you can use it on the bulk. Because it's bulk. You can buy bulk, but I think bulk is already at a discount. So you can't use our code, but for the individual purchases of CBD products, absolutely. TDTD20. 20% off Bobby Rapscallion products. If you're looking for high quality, high potency CBD, this is it. If you're not using Bobby Rapscallion, I don't know what else to tell you. You're doing yourself a disservice. And that's it. So go there now. BobbyRapscallion.com. Get it. Use our code. Get 20% off. All right. Now enjoy the rest of the episode.
You don't wear glasses, do you?
No.
Yeah, they're a bitch. But, sometimes I don't want to see. So I just take them off. Fuck this place. I'm done.
Sometimes I just want to enjoy blindness. Oh, my God.
Okay, are we ready to start?
I'm ready to go.
Okay. Clap.
Fucking clap.
Hey, y'all.
Yeah, that's the new way we're starting this episode.
Okay, you ready? Clap.
Oh, I thought we already started. I didn't know there was
Shit,
a second clap.
I'm going to do it again. Clap.
Yeah.
Hey, guys.
Everyone, it's the Dinosaur and the Dude, the only podcast in the world with the shittiest audio but the most amazing content. And I don't know if you noticed, but this is the Dinosaur.
That's me.
And I'm the Dude. And, we're just flexing new things as we start this episode. And one of them is how we start.
I'm pretty sure that this moment right now is when it's kicked in. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, exactly. Go forth. Wait, exactly. Go ahead.
So, we got a great episode. As always, all of our episodes are fucking great.
That's true. Because anytime that I'm talking to you, I'm doing good.
Yeah, and same here. Because all this other times, who the fuck knows? It is. It's
a grab bag.
Oh, that wheel is spinning, and I have no clue what it's going to land on.
Yeah, we have so many rabbit holes underneath us.
It's not.
We might be here for days. Thank God we don't do crank or something.
Oh my God. I don't even know what that would be like. I literally thought about that, not crank, but I literally thought about this weekend. This week, I was just like, I don't drink hard liquor. Any and all.
You don't drink any liquor,
for that matter. And I was just like surveying the situation that was going on, and it's like, God damn it, this would be one of those times. I would just be like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna be outside. It's hot outside. I don't give a fuck. I'm about to get
Did you say you're gonna pee outside?
I'm gonna be outside.
Oh, I
Yeah,
thought you said pee outside. I'm like, hands
drinking.
up, done it.
Yeah. Oh
Okay.
yeah. Yeah. If you're listening to this podcast right
And
now
you
and
haven't peed outside?
you have not, yeah, you have not
Firstly,
ever,
go find Jesus or whoever.
you've not peed outside. Well, then you definitely not found Jesus.
Because
'Cause
Jesus showed in, didn't he? He
that's how you
showed in.
that's how you find Jesus. Actually, is peeing outside.
It
I
is
don't know.
liberating, isn't it?
I don't know necessarily about shitting, but I heard a
Yeah.
lot of people love shitting outside. I can
Really?
I can say full honesty, when I was in my house, um, which had two bathrooms,
Oh,
two toilets, okay,
bragger.
a toilet in each, okay, um, a tub and a shower area in each, uh, and one, two, three, four, not counting the utility sink in the garage, four sinks in the house,
Oh
and
God, where are you going with this?
I still opted one day to go, fuck it, I'm going to go piss on that tree outside. And I
Yeah, for
walked in the
sure.
backyard, left
Yeah.
left the air conditioned areas that I could have pissed in any of those sinks.
Gross.
I'm just saying, it's not like I didn't have options,
Okay.
but
Okay. Oh
I
God.
still chose to go outside and piss on that tree. And then I came back inside and continued watching TV.
You do what you do.
I was like, hey,
Sometimes you got to feel it.
I need to go get some air, get some vitamin
Hey, I
fucking
have a
D.
special delivery.
What's that?
I'm being given chai tea at the moment.
Oh,
Thank you.
hey, hey, baby, how you doing with this T-ness over here? Okay,
He's like, hey, baby.
okay. Why all of a sudden when you're being delivered chai tea, I channel my inner pimp. Hey,
Yeah,
baby, okay.
seriously, that did happen, didn't it? Okay.
You gotta rub your chin when you laugh. Like, yeah, yeah. It's like
Oh my God,
getting,
the best pimp on the planet, Dolomite.
yeah, it's like getting a rectal exam, but yet trying to be cool at the same time.
I've never.
Yeah, that's what that's like. But
Wow. Okay,
so
so
we've had a
welcome to the
lot.
shit show.
Yeah, we've had a lot of things going on, but before we get into the things that we want
Oh,
to
we
just
do need to do that.
tap on, we got some fine print, and I am a lazy fuck. Uh, I don't keep up with
Whatever.
the fine print nearly as well
That's
as the
that's me.
dinosaur, so I always leave it to her to let you all know what's what.
Okay, clap. So
I am still not ready for this clap. While you do as usual, while you do the fine print, I'm gonna
yeah,
drink.
nice.
Yeah, yeah. We do ASMR
I've got
sometimes.
I've got some chai tea, so life is good over here in my vibe, my little cave vibe. Anyway, here's the fine print, guys. If you're not 18,
Hmm.
don't listen. I mean, you can listen if you're older than 18. That's totally fine with us. But if you're younger than 18, we're not appropriate for you.
Mm,
We're just
mm,
not. And you may think you got things figured out, but let's be honest, you don't.
mm.
So move along and
Dang,
and come back to us whenever you're 18 and we'll throw you a party. That's what I think.
come back to
Just
us.
be sure to bookmark this and
Right.
share and like and do all the things so that you can find us whenever you turn 18. And it'll be awesome. We'll have you on. We'll say happy birthday and we may even sing happy birthday to you. I don't know. But the point is that we really don't know shit. We don't
Okay.
know shit. We're just lipping at the mouth. We're just two friends talking. We're probably gonna say some stupid shit ain't even true. I don't know
Yeah.
because I don't know. I mean, I had a hefty dose this afternoon,
Okay.
so we will see where I go with this. But y'all just know we don't know shit, and we're sorry if we offend you. And you can always go somewhere else and feel
Not.
safe if we do offend you. But we don't want to offend anybody. It's just us being stupid. So that's it.
There you go. All right. Cool. There's a lot of serious podcasts out there, and they do a lot of great research. Um,
And then there's us.
yeah, we like to think of ourselves as being
So I'm
on
about
top
to
of
see the
shit,
race.
but
Dude
our
is.
our
Dude's
on
on
top
top
of
of stuff.
our on top of shitness is pretty much let me sum up a scenario of our on top of shit. Hey, check this out. I'm sending you a link. Ooh, that's fucked up. I know. We should talk about it. Okay, cool. That's pretty much how on top of stuff we
Me
are.
texting him, mad testing him.
Oh my
Prison
God.
babies.
Did you see that? Yeah, I did. Oh my but did you see this one? No, I didn't. We should talk about it. Yeah, we will.
Like, no, we shouldn't. We'd be on somebody's list.
Yeah. And then we start talking about um and here's a product of those things that we text and decide we're going to talk about it. In the past, we've tapped in on a couple of things, and the dinosaur, she's a prepper, and she's a part of the secret prepping
Yeah, I'm not
community,
like I'm not.
which
I don't have a bunker.
she,
I mean, I
she's
wish
gonna
I did.
she's gonna down talk it. Okay, she's gonna down talk it because that's what they're supposed to do in the secret
I
prepping.
have a World War II bunker in my backyard in Texas.
So
That's how into it I am.
here's the thing that I've come to realize,
Uh-oh.
that if shit does go completely off the rails,
I'm gonna
there's
ride the
gonna be
wave.
there's gonna be two people that outlast that motherfucker. It's two, it's two types of people. I should say that, not two people. Like, God
I'm
damn,
like, oh
only two
God, that's
people?
kind of huge.
Ah, only two people. Well, there goes inbreeding right there because something's gonna happen. All right,
Hmm.
so there's two types of people. There's preppers. They're I'm pretty sure the money is good to put down on preppers surviving. Not all preppers, but I'm just saying.
Right, right, right. Then you've got scavengers.
No, mm-mm,
No, you don't
no,
think so? I do.
because I think scavengers are kind of sort of down on their luck preppers.
Oh, fair.
So you got preppers, and then you got people that have been to prison.
Yes, that is correct.
Prison people, because I've noticed there's a sort of weird um, overlap, if you will, with preppers and people that are in prison, and the ingenuity level that you have to be successful at both of them.
I
And
would
there's
die.
some prison hacks and prepper hacks. And I figured it'd be cool if we just touch on those a little bit, because I know you were checking out some prison hacks and were pretty amazed
Yeah,
at some of the ones that you were
I'm not going to do it, but it's an
well, do
option, I guess. If,
do what, the hacks or prison?
do, well, I don't, the hack.
No,
Um,
I,
maybe
it,
if I'm going to an event in prison, then maybe
yeah,
I can make a casserole of sort.
like
Um,
incarceration hacks. I should say that because I think there's some that are in jail that can do the same kind of thing. But prison is like when you're really refining your craft because you got a lot more
that's
time.
true.
You got
That's
a
like
lot,
you can either cook a burger on the grill or you can go have craft barbecue.
right?
That's a big difference.
So like, I think for me there was like people ask me, "Hey, Walking Dead, did you see all of it?" No, I stopped watching The Walking Dead. Um,
Same.
right, right when it I have a hard time, and I know it's like, oh, we just went down a rabbit hole. This isn't making any sense. How we jumped to that? Hold on. So I don't like movies like that because I feel like they should have turned undead way quicker. Like you get blood splattered on you, you got it. Come on, you got it. The fact that it has to go in your mouth, come on, y'all. That's the easy fix. Just wear a mask all the time. And then you're bitten. Okay, I give it. But in The Walking Dead, it was like if you died, you became one no matter what. Okay, you're fucked. But where I stopped watching it was when they got to the prison, and then
I didn't get that far, I don't
the
think.
whole battle where somebody brought a tank, and I'm like, where the fuck are you getting a tank? But in any case, where they found the prison, and the prison was empty, and I was like, that's some bullshit. Because prisoners would have taken that shit over. They would have looked outside and say, nope, that looks fucked up. And they would have taken over and never left. Because prison hacks are super legit. Like they come up with their
They
own
are legit, and I have one for you.
tattoo gun and the thing with the charger. It's bizarro. So which ones have you seen?
Well, the one that I sent you was you take a package of ramen and you crumble it up,
Oh yeah, the
and
food.
then you pour it into a bag of Cheetos,
It's craziness.
and then you put some water in it, and then you kind of just like hot water, preferably, because
Yeah.
that would be kind of janky if it wasn't. But I get it. You in
Right.
prison, it's hard times.
Right. Right. Gotta eat
So
no matter what, hot or cold, whatever.
I don't know. So and then you let it harden up, and it kind of turns into like this block O stuff,
Yo, I don't
and
even
then you eat it, you share it. So I think that that would probably be a really good thing to bring to an event, maybe like it's a training session, or perhaps it's somebody's birthday and you're doing a potluck, and you can bring that, and then you would know that
wait,
you have contributed.
wait. I didn't know this was gonna turn into you suggesting people bring prison food.
I'm just saying, your family could be coming, and they may want some ramen Skittles.
So I'm gonna true. This is all true. This is all factual. Um, I have to admit, I used to watch prison videos. No, no, not prison visit. Prisoner. Oh fuck, I'm fucking this up. Formerly incarcerated dudes videos, and I would always rewatch the ones where they would talk about how, the types of food that they would make. There's a guy, I have to look it up again and I'll send you the link. And I'll post the link here in the description. But once I find him, that is. But he's this ex-con, and he has a channel where he just cooks prison food. He just shows people different types of food, uh,
Okay.
where they want to have a get down, cookout, and then you got to come and you got to provide food, and depending on what people brings depends on what they're going to make, and the shit that they make, you're looking at it like, nah, I think, oh, that's a mean bout of diarrhea coming after that. And then when people talk about how good it is, oh man, it's so good, oh, it's so good, you don't know what you're missing.
Yeah, you're probably right.
I'm looking at it though, and I feel like I can see what I'm missing. It's interesting to me how people, before they go into prison or into any amount of lengthy incarceration, their perspective on I eat this or that changes. Like the way it looks, the prep, none of that fucking matters. It's how good is this and is it gonna fill me up? That's what fucking matters.
That's true.
And
So you
and
can do a lot with ramen, from what I understand.
yeah, ramen is, it's like I forget all the thing, but he went down the list of like some of the stuff that's gold. Like he's like, yeah, if you get a can of it was either sardines, I think it was sardines, or anchovies, it's like that shit right there is gold. Like
Really?
you can fucking run some shit with that. And I ended up looking at, and this is why when I responded to you, I was like, preppers versus prison hacks. I ended up looking at this. I guess he's a prepper or a survivalist. He talks about different ways of doing things when you have limited um,
Hang
items
on
in the
just a second.
woods.
I think my dog's fixing to throw up. Hold on.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, it's a good segue. Yeah.
What that?
Well, while this dog is throwing up, I want to thank everybody for listening to this part of our podcast. We're gonna be doing breaks like this from time to time and talk about great products and things that we are strongly in love with, and you know, everything from language products, CBD, herbalism, uniqueness, fantastic stuff. Uh, Feel free to follow and like them, check those out, because frankly, it'll help the podcast. I mean,
That's true.
we're very, very transparent in the fact that, hey, we need support. We need support from you, and one way you can support us is by going to the companies that we're affiliated with. Yeah, we get a percentage of it. We're not gonna act like we don't, but
It's not billions of dollars, though. Do
right,
understand.
right. But that percentage does help us
Cover the
grow.
cost of web hosting
Well, yeah,
or
and grow and do more shit, and that more shit trickles back to you. So it's a circle of life bullshit, people. Come on. I mean, fuck it. Just click on it. Get all the products that are affiliated with us. Everything that we get, we're gonna give it right back to you. Shit. I mean,
right.
it's like
We don't need it. We're both independently wealthy.
you're just, you're literally putting your money on a boomerang, and it's coming right back to you. So fuck it. Okay. All right. All right. Cool. Now back to the prison and.
Yeah, back to what's important, prison food. Okay,
So this
come
dude,
on.
so this dude's in the woods, and he peels back his sardines, and he uses the oil to create a fire.
Ah, smart.
And so but he did it where he didn't pour it out. He just cut in the can and put some cloth on top of that. Those He did like an X cut on the can lid itself,
Hmm.
and then stuff some paper, some stuff a wad of cloth in there, and then set it afire because it absorbed the oil,
Right.
and it kept that shit going. And I was like, what? So there's so many different things that you can do, and in prison, I'm sure they use the oil as well for other things also. So it's just
Well, yeah,
interesting.
for your skin.
Yeah, it's interesting how it crosses over. I mean, and these little things. The one thing that the other hacks that I've seen is like how people hide shit, and
Oh, yeah. But
and it's
hold on, before we get off on that one, I got a couple. um, you can make a nice dinner
okay,
for you and your love interest in
okay,
jail
okay,
or your bitch,
uh huh,
whatever.
okay, yeah.
And you can take Vienna sausages
Mm.
and you can chop those up and you can get some ramen and some water and mix all that together and get it hot.
Uh-huh.
That'd be super good.
Wait, is this something that you were making or something you've seen like people in
No,
prison?
I've not been to jail yet.
Okay, okay, cool. Okay. All right. It's still prison.
Although,
Uh-huh. But
I'm just saying, if something happens to Laura,
uh-huh. Yeah,
um, I mean, prison really is my retirement plan.
Jesus Christ. Prison is
It
my
makes total
retire.
sense, though. Okay, listen, I'm a lesbian. Okay, I'm forced to live with a bunch of other lesbians. Okay,
You're forced
cool.
to live with another bunch of other what?
Lesbians or
Oh yeah,
prisoners
yeah.
or whatever.
Uh-huh.
Okay, fine. I'm okay with that. I look great in orange. I've been on death row before. You get 3 meals a day. You get free medical, dental, vision. You can go to school.
You've
I
been
think
on
for
death
free.
row before?
Yes, I have, but not that kind.
Oh
But
yeah, oh
yes,
yeah, 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 yeah. So wait, so you're looking at it from the aspect of like, hey, I don't have to worry about so much shit if I go to prison.
right.
I got a place to
Just
stay.
don't get
I got
shanked.
yeah, yeah. It's all those things of
It's you got all the creature comforts. Really, I mean, it's
yeah,
gonna suck sometimes. Yes, of course, but now I'd probably try to do it in the nicest way possible, like steal I don't know, a truckload of I don't fucking know, animal crackers or
Yeah.
something. You know?
No, I think that's the thing that is very interesting about it, and why I had such a why I made the reference towards the whole Walking Dead episode with the whole entire prison that's empty. I feel like a lot of people would have stayed there because
Uh-huh.
there's
It's a
some people.
fortress.
Well, yeah, absolutely, absolutely that. But then there's this whole mindset with some people that they're like, hey, just like what you were saying, when I'm when I go to jail, when I go to prison, I know the order of things there. I know
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to get a place to sleep. I'm going to have a room. I'm going to get certain meals a day. I'm going to have commissary, and I'm going to be able to shower, keep clean, and all the politics and all the gangs and different sides and all of that is a that's a universe that I know.
Right.
Outside, I don't know that. I can't relate with that. I'm not able to be productive in that environment. I need to, and then some people they commit crimes just so they can go back in.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's quite common.
so that's why I feel like there's a lot of people that were just been in that prison and just making that their own world and just exist
Did
as much.
you
Huh?
did you hear about that guy who robbed a federal bank for the very minimum that it would take to get sent to prison because
That's
he
yeah,
needed dental work done?
yeah, that sounds familiar. That sounds familiar. But
That's
but a perfect
that's
example.
woof, you
Perfect
know.
example. It's like, look, yo, it's super
And he got
hard.
his teeth fixed
Yeah, it's super hard
like
to get
straight away.
shit done out in the world, so to speak. And if you have the means of doing things more efficiently, or you have a certain degree of respect, or the equivalent of money, in prison,
Mm-hmm.
than you do out here.
Then
Fuck,
you run the world.
it's hard to it's hard to refute that argument. And so when shit goes down and the MP goes off and all that other shit happens, preppers and incarcerated people are going to be the ones that fare
Okay.
well the most. Now, there will be other people, but I'm just saying of generally normal people. Those are the two groups that I'm banking on. Sure, there's going to be military and government and all that kind of stuff, but long haul shit, everyone's going to be relying on preppers. And the motherfuckers that are just rampaging and ravaging shit,
And the father fuckers that are just killing everybody.
right, probably going to be the prison
It's
network.
gonna be like the Hunger Games, but no shit for real this time.
Yeah, don't start me on Hunger Games. That's a
I
sore spot.
volunteer as tribute.
That's a sore spot for me. That's like
Okay, I'm sorry. It
no
was
no
an
no.
enjoyable experience for me.
Huh? Is it what?
It was an enjoyable experience for me.
It's fun. It's fine. It's just I hate it.
It's okay. I
I
fucking
hate
hate
no.
it.
I
It's
I just
fine.
I hate it when people steal shit and don't give credit to the person they stole shit from, and
Oh, okay.
other people don't know about it, and then they're like, I had no clue. Come on now. Anyway,
Hmm.
I
Like the
digress.
time that I invented post-it notes.
Yeah. Okay.
Hmm. Okay.
Or like Kimba and Simba. Look it up. You'll die. So
Pimba and Simba.
yeah,
Oh, Jesus.
Kimba and Simba. You'll die.
Wait, Kimba?
Kimba and Simba.
Okay, I got you.
Oh, are you looking it up right now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Wait a minute. What's
I'll wait.
happening?
I'll wait. Because it's a perfect transition to the next thing we're going to talk about.
Is it?
Hmm.
Who's um
I mean, not really, but okay.
You're like, it's a stretch, but we'll make it
Yeah,
happen.
it kind of sort of relates, not really, really, but yeah,
um,
Kimba and
I
Simba.
don't understand what's going on. You'll
Kim,
have to explain it to me.
what is wait? It's a bunch of Lion King shit up.
Hmm.
Yeah. Okay. You're looking at it. Yeah.
So what's so different? What's the thing?
Disney stole it from an animator in Japan.
Oh, I wondered why it looked anime-ish.
Yeah. So that Kimba the White Lion existed already. Disney went over the
Oh,
Disney went over there and helped that studio with their colors and saw the story, helped out with Kimba the White Lion, came back over here and made that shit like it was their own. To the
okay.
to the point that Matthew Broderick, who did the voice for Simba, told his wife, "Hey, they're doing a Kimba the White Lion movie," because he knew about Kimba.
Oh,
And then she was like, "Oh, really? Yeah." And then he realized, like, "Oh, they're changing it to Simba, and it's the Lion King, and it's yeah." The stories, the two stories go side by side, parallel.
okay.
But the only difference is it's a white lion and a brown lion. I mean, they have Pride Rock and they have all this shit, but they just name it different shit and do a little bit more tweaking with the story and act like it's brand new. It wasn't
Is it
original.
offensive? I mean, it's offensive, yes, because they stole something,
Yeah.
essentially. But is it? Does the color of the lions have to mean anything?
No, no, it's just Disney.
Okay,
It's just Disney being Disney.
because they can be Disney,
They've done that shit for decades. They haven't put anything out original for
of course.
decades.
Hello.
But I just hate situations like that because I mean, I would have a totally different feeling for it if you just gave credit to what you got the material from instead of making it seem like
Sure.
it's all original. And
Yeah.
so that same thing goes with Hunger Games. Even though the author for the Hunger Games swears she didn't know about the the movie and the book that was out before her, swears she didn't know about it, but whatever.
What movie and book?
Battle Royale,
Oh,
yet again another Japanese movie and
oh,
book
okay.
and manga, and it came out,
Maybe we're looking at a parallel universe just on our
which
planet and at different times.
which is why I said it kind of goes into the next thing is which the next thing is it's really a question, and then we can just sort of like riff back and forth on it. You're familiar with the Mandela effect, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, that's a loaded question. Are you're familiar with the term the Mandela effect?
Yes.
Now, do you think that that the Mandela effect is a real phenomenon?
I can see it. Yeah.
You can see it. Okay. Have you experienced things
Well,
that,
just,
that fall within it?
Bernstein bears. Who are they? I mean, you
Okay,
know,
so you were was that the one that kind of opened your eyes to it? Was that the one that
um, that's the most prevalent one I think because I
uh-huh,
loved the Berenstein Bears,
uh-huh,
and now I don't even know which. I'm so confused about it. It's like a
right.
beautiful, perfect memory, and now I'm
Yeah,
so fuzzy on it that it pisses me off.
right. Yeah, you're like, oh, God damn it. What?
I'm like, just
I think
fucking be one or the other. Damn.
yeah, I think it's really interesting because it's a growing thing. It's a very interesting growing uh where people you'll look at stuff and like, wait, am I not remembering it because I'm remembering it the way it was, or it's causing me to question what I remember because I don't remember it correctly. Like, say for
Okay.
instance, there's one, I'm looking at a page of just all these, like, it's one 60 Mandela effects. And of course, I'm going to skip down across the one. Number one, of course, was the Bernstein Bears. Like, some people don't remember Mickey Mouse with a tail.
Hmm.
I Yeah. Um,
But I think he did have a tail. He did, didn't he? He has a tail.
yeah, yeah. Or here's one: Shaggy from Scooby Doo doesn't have a protruding Adam's apple.
Oh, that's
I
bullshit. We
remember
both
him
know he
with,
did.
yeah, I'm remembering him with a protruding Adam's apple.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So, have you heard of Looney Tunes versus Lo- Lo- Looney Tune, like Looney
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
cartoons
Yeah, there's that one.
or
Yeah,
Looney
it's
Tunes
something.
as in
Yeah,
music?
yeah, it's something weird with that too. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
It's crazy because you look at stuff and you're just like, wait, what? But it keeps growing. It keeps growing. Like, even now, it started off with Mandela. He was, thus the name Mandela. Some people believe Mandela died in prison, and others are like, no, this dude, he's out, and he was president. And they're like, what? Wait, no, he died in prison, and
yeah,
that's where the
that's
Mandela
right.
people thought, a certain group of people thought he
I
died
did
in
think
prison.
that he had died in prison,
Huh?
but then whenever I did think that he died in
You thought he
prison,
died in
but
prison too?
whenever I
Oh, okay. I knew he was
yeah,
sick
and
in
then
prison. Hmm.
so but whenever I heard that he was still alive, at first I was like, wait, what? And
Yeah,
then I was
yeah.
like, okay,
Same.
whatever.
Yeah, same Mandela. Like, some people, but it's so big now. It's beyond Mandela. It's like people are looking at stuff like this one, how Febreze is spelled. Some people think it's with two E's and others with one.
It's with two E's, isn't it?
Mm-mm, apparently not.
I
Apparently
mean, what
not.
do you
And
think
then,
it was?
I,
Sex in the City
yeah, that
or
thing,
Sex
or
and the
or
City?
this one right here is like, uh Ricky Ricky never actually said, Lucy, you got some splaining to do. Apparently he never
Really?
said
Because I heard that.
that. Kit Kat never had a
So
hyphen. I remember the hyphen.
yeah, me too. Oscar Mayer versus Oscar Mayer.
Holy shit. Are you on the same page? Because I just rolled down that too.
I don't
I
know.
just I just rolled. Are you looking at it online?
Yeah,
What, the BuzzFeed?
no.
Oh, okay. Okay. That's the one
I've
I'm
got
on.
a
But I just scrolled down and it was the Oscar Mayer. I was like, the fuck?
so
Yeah.
Skechers with a T or Skechers with a CH, no
Yes.
T.
The city, the monocle on on penny bags from Monopoly.
Fruit Loops.
Okay, you know the one that used to fuck me up, and this dude swears it didn't happen.
Uh oh.
That Sinbad was in that genie movie, and I'm like, I saw for sure I saw dude as a genie.
Yeah, that's a genie.
I
It
mean, but
wasn't
straight up.
Sinbad.
I mean, but straight up, if I'm Sinbad, I would take that. And we're like, I need all the fucking exposure I can get. Out. Yeah, yeah, I was a genie. Yeah, yeah, I was. Hey, you know what? Let's do a sequel. Like, just work it into making it yourself in a
Oh,
movie.
right, right. Into existence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
What
see.
about the Monopoly Man and his
Yeah,
monocle?
the monocle, right, right. Yeah, there's that one.
Totally, totally has a monocle.
And
Hmm.
oh man, it was so many things, so many things. Fruit of the Loom is actually a bunch of fruit.
Is it
Uh,
Cheez It or Cheez Its?
Fruit of the Looms had a cornucopia. Fruit of the Loom had a
Yeah.
cornucopia.
Yeah, for sure they did.
Yeah, Cheez-Its or Cheez-Its. Yeah, it's so many things. I think that once the Mandela thing took off about him being dead or not, and then people started looking at Cap'n Crunch, and Bernstein Bears, and
So
Funyuns.
C3PO has a silver leg.
Yeah, yeah, he
That's
does.
bullshit.
No, he does. I've seen it.
He didn't always.
Right, right. And
See,
and I
maybe
have
in an alternate universe.
and I have the the I have the toy to prove it,
Oh.
which is weird to say aloud.
So you're gonna get that toy out, and then it's gonna have a silver leg, and you're gonna be
Right,
like, "What the
exactly,
fuck?" The
exactly.
CERN is fucking with your ass right
That's
now.
the thing that I'm afraid to check out. I honestly will admit, I'm afraid to open that bag now and look in there and
You
see
should.
all that shit is different now. All the shit is different.
um, I don't know. I
Yeah.
say it's definitely real. Absolutely. I mean,
So
this is a rabbit hole. Like, wow.
so one of the things about that whole Mandela effect thing goes into people like to dig. And people like to dig and get to as they say, get to the bottom of it. Try and figure out, let's go to find the source. I don't I don't know if you could find the source on that. And I don't know if we want to find the source. Because I think finding the reason or the source or how or when this shit started is way more than we want to know. Because
Well, and I
you
think if that's your whole life's ambition, then you really need a fucking hobby.
well, I think it, I think it's one of those things where it gets this is a surface level thing, and they're going for something deeper into the why. So, like you had talked about,
Okay.
you just briefly mentioned CERN. I think that is one of the things where, like, because of CERN Mandela effect happened, because of that alternate universes happened. But I feel like no matter how much you dig, that's hard to prove.
Hmm.
That's really hard to prove.
Well, and
And
cancer culture is a thing, and if they don't want us to know about it, then it's going to not be there.
yeah, and well, there's that. And then there's also finding someone that's going to say, yeah, that's what happened.
Right. It was me.
You know what I'm
Like,
saying? It's
fucking
like,
get him.
yeah, like who's gonna be sitting there?
Oh,
Who in the
bitch.
gov- who in the government? Who of the 4,000 scientists on Antarctica are going to admit, yeah, that,
That was
yeah, yeah, that we
that
shouldn't have
was
flipped that.
initially just a joke, actually.
We shouldn't have flipped that switch. Because
We
because
bad.
there's some people that also because and that's what I mean by it. So it says, and maybe I'm kind of diminishing the importance of it to some people when I say it's surface level. What I mean by that though is like something bigger I feel like I should preface it with that. I feel like something way bigger had to happen for the ripple of the Mandela effect to occur. I feel like it's a ripple. Like you start off with this one thing that you notice and then start spreading out of all these other
Sure.
shits that you
Right.
just, hey, what about this? Hey, what about, and you find somebody else.
Well, it's like a lie. Then you have to have more. Then you have to have more. Then you have to have more. Then
Well,
you have to have more.
yeah, it's kind of like a lie, but it's it's kind of, to me, it's more of a weird experiment. I mean, not experiment, experience. Um, that it's a weird experience with reality, I guess. Like how we're experiencing an interaction and we're trying to interpret what it is that we and we're all just doing the best we can. Like Chick-fil-A. What are you talking about? I've
What do you
never
mean?
seen. I don't remember. Like Chick-fil-A is
Like
spelled C H I
CHIK.
C K. You just
Are
said
they
K.
saying that it's CHIK?
No. What were you saying it
Mm.
was?
Like chicken.
Like
Chick-fil-A.
Chick?
Yeah,
Okay. C H
I
I
think. Yeah.
CHICK hyphen.
Dash
Yeah.
Phil
F I
FIL
L
hyphen a dash A.
capital A.
Ooh, is it? Yeah, it is a capital, isn't it?
It's not spelled CHIC hyphen FIL hyphen capital A or CHIK hyphen FIL hyphen capital A.
It's not.
So
I'm so confused.
no, but I'm saying just that example alone means there's three different groups that have experienced
Oh, that's true. That's very true.
that have
Uh,
recall they can recall in
Pineapple.
yeah, go ahead.
Clap.
I'll do a promo. Hey everyone, it's the dude. And I don't know if you picked it up on previous episodes, but I'm learning another language, and I have to admit, I suck at it. I've been trying to do it for years, and I suck at it. And maybe you do too. I don't know. I don't know how you are. Maybe you're even thinking about learning a new language. Cool. Let me tell you about Pimsleur. They are a solid learning option that you should really look into if you're trying to brush up on a language, learn a new language, or whatever your language journey is. I use Pimsleur. I wouldn't be talking about it if I didn't use it and didn't think it was pretty awesome. You can learn at your own pace. The audio lessons are about 30 minutes, and you have flashcards and timed uh, little speed rounds, whatever floats your boat as far as being able to get you to learn the language. You're doing it on your own pace. But the way that Pimsleur does it with these lessons that you can do at least once a day, they're great. You're bound to get results. And that's why you can go on our website, The Dinosaur and the Dude, scroll down to the bottom, whatever page you're on, scroll down to the bottom, look for the Pimsleur link, click on that, and get a week for free. Yes, an entire week of Pimsleur for free. You start using that, you're going to start learning the language. And you're probably going to get it confident enough to start speaking it within 30 days. So take it from me. I use it. I love it. I wouldn't be recommending it. Use our affiliate link on The Dinosaur and the Dude. Click on that link. Get a week for free of Pimsleur. Start learning the language you've been screwing around and not trying to learn the right way. Start learning it and get going speaking another language. All right, that was it. Do it. TheDinosaur&TheDude.com. Click on the link, get a week free. If you don't, you're absolutely nuts. Now back to the episode. Canada Dry needs to come through. No bullshit. I don't know why you playing Canada Dry. You need to just go, hey, yo, we really want to, do something, you guys. What? Okay.
Clap.
So I think that for me, it's this interesting thing of where you have different experiences or different people having different experiences with things, and and you don't know it's different until you meet up with someone that has never experienced it. the way you have.
It's almost like active perspective happening.
Yeah, I'm struggling, really trying to figure out the best way to articulate it because it's like this one right here. I heard this one the other day, and I
It's okay.
I heard this one, and I was like, okay, do I need to wake up tomorrow morning? Because I really don't know what the fuck. I mean, is there a reset button? Because this shit right here,
Go on, hit me with it.
this shit is fucking with me. Ed McMahon never did the prize awards for Publishers Clearinghouse.
Bullshit. Total bullshit. Total
Exactly.
bullshit.
Yeah. Apparently, yeah.
Yeah, no, that's bullshit. He did.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm like, so
He did. They were huge. And there was always people with him. He had balloons and all sorts of
that
shit
shit was
with
in the
him.
mailbox, right?
No, he would take the big ass check up to the
No, but
door.
I mean, like all the little the stuff. I saw that, and I heard somebody talking about that. I was like, okay, this shit is spreading. Something is happening where shit is spreading. Um,
Okay. I'm going to have to find that one. I don't know what you're talking about.
no, I mean, like just the amount of things, just the amount of things that, um, like whiteout is actually spelled WITE hyphen OUT. There's no H in it.
Really?
Yeah, like the big whiteout. It's not. Mm-mm.
Okay. So whenever you say it's not, I don't know if you meant like actually it's not or like as
I
of right
know.
now it's not.
It's so
It's so
yeah, but
confusing.
yeah, it's so weird. So I think that the
So also,
no, 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 yeah. I what? No, absolutely not.
why?
Absolutely. Okay, this one. The opening line to Mr. Rogers' intro song isn't "It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood."
Okay, what do they think it is?
I love that. I love the way you said what it is they think it is because I
Because
know what it
they're
is.
fucking wrong.
I know
But
what
go
it is.
on.
What did they say? What do these people that slept through the show think? Okay, so it isn't. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, as many people remember. It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood.
No, it's a beautiful day
Yeah,
in the neighborhood.
that's a beautiful what?
Okay, we voted. They are wrong. We're
We
correct.
voted.
Also, the death of Bambi's mom.
Huh?
Some people say that Bambi's mom did not die in the beginning of Bambi, which that's bullshit because I cried. Okay,
No, that's not true.
and
I cried. I spit.
it
I
was I was there. I shed tears.
I
Actual
I
liquid came out of my
excreted
body after I
tears.
watched that.
Tears excreted from my face over that shit. There's no way. There's no way.
Yeah, I
I,
know.
mm-mm,
I
I
still
cried.
need to deal with that in therapy. I'm not there yet.
Why?
Because
I mean, she's
that was a fucking brutal.
like,
She looks up from the field
yeah.
and boom,
Uh-huh.
and then she falls down. And
Oh yeah.
she had told him
Oh
to
yeah. Oh,
run. Oh,
hmm.
see, I know.
Oh,
Ugh,
you did.
these
Oh
people have
yeah,
a
you're
job.
right. You dealing with it because yeah, the pauses and shit. Yeah, and Smokey the Bear never had suspenders.
And who?
Yeah, Smokey the Bear never had
Wait,
red suspenders.
that's not true. He did have that
So
thing. Hmm.
so I guess what for me, I just don't quite get. I don't get the goal. Like some of the things that I think that we experience. might very well be, like some people say, um, it was caused by this or it was caused by that, or turning on CERN or quantum computers or whichever, the Hadron Collider, whatever. I think that some of these things aren't really a goal. I think they're just side effects.
Okay. 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 Okay.
Uh-oh.
So people are saying that in the Britney Spears video,
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
"Baby One More Time,"
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
that it's a
Uh-huh.
black bottom, it's a black
Uh-huh.
skirt, not a plaid skirt.
Uh-huh.
Are
Yeah,
you mm,
yeah,
okay?
yeah, yeah.
Okay, listen. I was a budding lesbian. Okay,
Somebody let me.
listen. Okay, back then, Mama was paying attention. You know what I mean? Like I could have told you,
Somebody.
there could have been a nuclear holocaust happening behind that bitch, and I would not have known. But I
Oh
know
man.
exactly how her t-shirt was tied. I know the color of the ribbon in her hair. It was pink. Matched her
Hey,
lips
listen.
because it was
Hey,
awesome.
let me tell you what
She had
never
these
gets.
little wispy hairs. Her braids were going everywhere. She had this plaid skirt on with the little socks. Are you kidding me?
Let me
That
tell
was
you.
dirty, and I was loving it.
Let me tell you what never goes away. How it was burned in my young, not yet, not, my young,
Lesbian horny ass.
not yet proclaimed lesbian ass, looking at her saying, "God damn it!
What's a snack? She
One
is a
more,
snack."
one more time. How about 12? Let's just do 12 more
And
times."
look, we all knew she was a little crazy back then. I was down for it though. You know what
I
I'm
mean,
saying?
it's interesting when you look at that. Okay, so and for the record, everyone, I listened to all.
We apologize.
I
Oh wait, no,
listened.
go ahead.
I listened to all of our episodes. I know. I know. I know. I say so a lot. I get it. I'm not changing that shit. So fuck off. I know I
So
say so. Huh?
you said so fuck off.
I know I say so and like a lot.
I say sure,
That
and
is
that's
my
fair.
that is my sprinkle of MSG on this shit. So fuck off.
Mm.
Okay,
Is it
so
organic MSG?
see, no, fuck it. You get all of it. You get all of it. You radiate.
You
So
radiate. Awesome.
there's a thing that's also online because go figure. Everything we fucking do is online. There's a guy that has, and I don't know how legit it is, but it is really, really adding to this whole thing. And
Okay, hit me.
I'll have to put the link up. He has an old flip phone. No, not an old flip phone. It's an old Motorola phone that apparently, when you put it up to things, it shows what it should be. And so he did, and basically what he's trying to prove by doing this is showing, okay, with old tech, you can see the Mandela effect. And so he will
What?
put, yeah, 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 yeah. So he put it like the Britney Spears things. If you look at it through his Motorola phone, I think it's Motorola. I could be misquoting it. But if you look at it through the Motorola phone, you will see the plaid dress. Take it, move the phone away.
Okay, I'm searching into the depths of the internet here.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh gosh. Okay, we are shook. I'm looking at exemplar.com. They did a story on it in
Oh, really?
July of 22. Yeah. And I think, oh, it's the video. I don't want to watch the video right
No,
now.
no,
I'm
no.
going to
So
have
okay,
to.
no. Here you go. Put in which on? Are you on YouTube?
No, but it can be.
Okay. You go on YouTube, you put in Mandela phone in the search, and it's going to be the top. It's going to be the top three. Like skip past the shorts,
It says, oh,
and it'll say old
okay.
phone proves Mandela effect. You see it?
Yep. So
Oh,
how do I turn off the sound?
oh, you don't have to. I don't fucking care.
Hmm. Shut up.
Which one are you looking at? The whiteout?
Looney Tunes. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, yeah,
This is nuts. It can't be right.
yeah. He does several of what is this from the Emmy Wolf thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, he does several of them. He's several parts. It's bizarre.
Oh my gosh.
It's super bizarre.
Hmm. Well, I mean, we all know it. It's just like aliens. We all fucking know they're real. Hello.
So
Like, big whoop. What are you
it's
doing? You're trying to hide it?
so it's super weird because it's like I think the interesting thing with it is that it's a waiting game, and then soon people will be around that don't remember, the way,
Right.
and,
Sure.
and so
Right, right.
and so this other stuff that was once there, in oh yeah, it was this, and oh yeah, it was that, won't be something that will be, you won't be able to refute it because there won't be anybody around to refute stuff like that anymore.
Right. They'll just take it for face value. Like the Indians and the Pilgrims were a beautiful joining. Fuck no,
Well,
they
yeah,
wasn't.
I mean
I mean,
that's the story everybody took on for a good bit, and then when everybody started realizing just how that whole deal went down, Thanksgiving should be a different light for people, but you know some people still believe it to be the coming together of joyous times. Really, Abraham
it
Lincoln was the
was
one
a
that,
bloodbath. So
yeah,
there's that.
Abraham Lincoln is the one that did that shit. You know, Christopher Columbus and all the motherfuckers, they were looking to pillage. Fuck it. Yeah. So there's something to help everyone go to sleep, and think about everything when they wake up. Um,
Yeah.
I
Shit.
sent I sent
Okay.
you I sent you a video about the alien. Um,
Yeah. I just saw that text message. My week has been an absolute shit
yeah.
show.
Okay. No,
So,
no, no, no problem. No problem.
but I do want to do an elder check.
Yeah, I was gonna say we should do the elder check then, and then we can talk about the aliens um, later. But just for everybody else, when we do talk about it, we're gonna be talking about a video of um if I get it right, I get it right. If I get it wrong, sorry, but fuck off. It's a lot of shit we're dealing with throughout the week. Uh, Basically, somebody did a movie, a short film based on what AI thought would be
Shut up.
what I
Oh
AI
my god.
what AI thought would be the interaction with aliens uh, coming to the planet, and spoiler alert,
Okay.
is
It's not good.
it's pretty right on the money as far as as far as I believe. It's pretty much on the money of what I feel like it would turn out.
Great. We're gonna be vapor.
Yeah, I know it's just gonna be like, what did y'all
You know what's gonna
expect?
happen? I'm gonna come out of my house. I'm gonna see a fucking alien send me. I'm gonna be like, "Yo, dude, what's up? Have a good day,
Right?
man." Deuces.
I mean, and it's an interesting short film. It doesn't. It's 10 minutes. I think 10 minutes tops. It's an interesting short film because it's just it, but it really, really, it's 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 a solid bet. It's a solid bet. Like, yeah, that's that very well could be the outcome, and you know, should have got our shit together and did it right.
Wait. Okay.
So you take a look at it, and then we'll talk about it later on next episode or something like that, because we're due for a good
Okay.
UFO.
Yeah, I'm kind of jonesing for it a little bit,
Yeah.
but we have an elder check,
Elder
and
check,
so
elder check,
um, do
elder
you want me to go
check.
first, or do you want to elder check? Elder check.
Yeah,
It's like
just
a heritage thing. Like if my mom was Czech, then I could be like for real elder check, but I don't
yeah.
think she is.
No,
Um,
I,
that could be
are
great.
you
I mean, we can
legit?
make coloring.
I
We
love
can
that.
make coloring books for
I
the.
love that
We can
for
make coloring books for the nursing homes,
I love that for a
and it
split
could be called
moment.
elder check.
Yeah, I love for a split moment. You were kind of wishing you were from Czechoslovakia.
Yeah, I mean,
And say,
my ex's family was from Czechoslovakia.
I should have stayed
Yeah.
married, so in the future I could do an elder check on the podcast. God, why did I get? I should have stayed together. I could have milked it so much better.
I've been working my whole life to set this shit up.
Right,
It
right,
cannot
right,
go wrong.
right. I endured so much bullshit from you, dude, just so I could sell it right here. If this podcast gets off the ground, you're fucking out, because
Oh my goodness.
this becomes podcast IP. Fuck you.
Oh my gosh.
God, it's hilarious. Okay, Elder check.
Okay.
You go first. You got a lot to cover, I think.
Yeah, I got a fucking ton going on. I've got so much going on that I'm not really sure where I'm at.
Right, right. Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
so did
Just
we
just
talk
just
about
turn that valve and vent it all out.
did we talk about uh my we talked about the rose bush, I know that.
Yep,
Did we
yep.
talk about what happened to my mom next?
Of that, she was
She was
gonna
found.
go, huh?
That she was found.
Yes, that she was found. That she was found
That she was found in her
in a,
car. So
yeah,
we talked about that
yeah.
already,
We
right?
talked about that.
Okay. And so now every Tuesday, I'm going to be going over to her place, and she lives in an apartment.
Uh-huh.
We're going to keep her in the apartment for now because her lease is up in December and her rent is going to go up. So hopefully between now and then, I can find her a place in assisted living.
Okay.
Because that's really what she needs. She wants to live independently, and she should.
Yeah,
but
right.
she's going to need help with her medicines. She's going to need help sometimes with, basic stuff.
Right. Yeah. No, that makes
So,
sense.
yeah, and she's open to it. And I told her, I was like, this is a really good thing. You going into it with a positive attitude, because in this situation, you're going to have a bit of independence. You're going to have choices that you can make. But if you fuck around and you really hurt yourself and you're not able to take care of yourself, then you're going to be in a nursing home, and I don't want that for you.
Right. Yeah.
So, and it's tough. And we've had a history, there for a while. I wasn't talking to her. She wasn't talking to me. And dealing with her, and not necessarily dealing with her, but taking care of her is extremely hard. And it's just because of some mental health issues that she has.
Yeah.
And, she wants to hang on to her independence, and I get that, but she's also, she's declining in ways with either like brain or emotional or whatever it is. But she's had a really hard life. She's had a fucked up. She's been through some shit, and like legit shit. So we're dealing with that. So every Tuesday I'm going over to her house. She doesn't have access to a car anymore because whenever she got lost, then she agreed that she didn't need to drive anymore, which is probably one of the best things that she could have done for herself, is to agree to that.
So
because fighting us would be terrible.
Yeah. So real quick, I had a question with that. So how did that work out? Did you just take the keys and you still have the vehicle, or did you all sell the vehicle and get rid of it?
So I have the keys, and it's at our house, at Laura and I's house. But it's it's gonna sell. We're gonna sell it.
Yeah.
But my car is going in the shop tomorrow, so I'm just going to use her car. The only thing is that it stinks so bad, like cigarillos. Ugh, it's so gross. It's okay.
Wow.
I'm
Cigarello.
gonna pound that down. I'm gonna pound that down with Ozium, which is like this really good. Can we please get a sponsorship for Ozium? Trust me, I use enough of it.
Ozium. Ozium.
Yeah, it's Ozium. It is the
Is
shit.
it?
If
Is
your
it?
car smells like,
Is it OZI?
yeah,
Is
shut
it?
up. I hate you.
Is it? Is it OZY? Oh,
No,
it's OZI. Oh, okay.
don't
Okay.
don't make me
Get,
question my existence. I
I
have
don't
so many
know.
bottles of that. It's ridiculous. It can get this smell out. Okay, if you shit in your car and you clean it out, but it's still stanky, you spray some some Ozium in there,
This is the best
and you are
promo
good to
drop ever.
go. I was gonna say if your car smells like weed, you can spray it in there and it gets rid of it, but I didn't want to tell myself. So
So you upped it and went to shit in your car.
yeah, that's
You
what I
upped
do.
it. You upped it to if you
It's
happen
not
to
every day you can one up yourself, you
if
know.
you upped it to like if you happen to wake up and realize you defecated in your car, fear
If
not.
you have shit smeared on your windows and you clean it off and it's still there,
Fear not.
you
Ozium.
got poo poo perfume.
Ozium is here for you. Fear not.
Yeah, see, this is why we need. It's good. Like smell of dead bodies, just go on and spray around.
I love it. You go way off just because you didn't want to say weed.
Oh my god, I could. Okay, never mind.
Oh
Yeah,
boy,
so
that's
it's good stuff.
hilarious. Yeah,
Um,
cleans the air you breathe. Yeah, I'm checking it out right now.
so yeah, and then we're gonna sell it,
Okay.
her car, and then that is gonna help pay for some medical bills that she has from
Mm-hmm.
when she was found in her car unresponsive,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and then yeah, I mean, I don't think that we talked on pod about what happened to my mom.
Um, I mean, we
We
could do
talked
a
to her over
refresher. I
rose
thought we
bush.
did, but we can do a refresher. Yeah, definitely. Go ahead.
Well, so essentially, my mom was found in her car unresponsive, and she had we found her somewhere, and we don't really know exactly what happened, but we can you know kind of try to put pieces together and stuff. But it was scary.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
Texas is that's where I'm at in Texas, and it was no shit. It is fucking hot,
Yeah.
and if it's 110 degrees outside, it's like 130 in your car.
Mm-hmm.
And they clocked her body temperature at 106.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So
her
that's
temperature.
yeah, Fahrenheit, which is fucking hot for a human.
Yeah. No doubt.
So we're just trying to take precautions, and I was trying to help her. It's tricky because right now she's in a good mental headspace,
Mm. Okay.
and she's willing to work with me. We'll see if that holds, because sometimes she gets to where she won't want to work with me. And
Right.
so it's kind of like trying to say, this sounds fucking shitty. And I don't mean it in a shitty way, but it's almost like, I have to fight to save her from herself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And, I mean, it's tough. But if she were to get into assisted living, she's got, they'll do her meals for her. They'll do her medicines for her.
Right.
They'll take her to doctor's appointments. They will maybe some places they even have a thing where you can sign up and go somewhere every other week or something, like go to Walmart or go,
Right.
whatever. There's a lot of people there that are lonely, and my mom is lonely too. And so that would, she would have people that she could peers, that she could relate to. And that in and of itself is so important.
Mm-hmm.
But making sure that she has the home health people coming in, that she's secure, that all that good stuff. So that's really what I'm working with. So whenever I go over there on Tuesdays, I do things like help prep her meals, or help her with laundry, or change the linens on her bed,
Mm-hmm.
or help her with the shower if she hasn't already done it. And so we went shopping this Tuesday. Whew. I feel you. Like whenever you talk about, you're like, oh, hurry up, or like, no, it doesn't have to be that way. It's so
Yeah.
easy to get into that headspace because I'm used to going at my pace, which my pace
Right.
is super fast because I'm ADD. So I'm like boom, boom, boom,
Yeah.
boom, boom, just go, 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 go.
Yeah.
And it, whenever you really got to purposefully slow down, it's tough. But we did it. We made it out of the grocery store. She got all of her stuff. I mean, it's working right now, which is great.
Yeah, it's a thing that everybody's I think everybody's situation is different in some capacity or another. You're gonna have similar in regards to you can have similar to, oh, I have an elderly person that has dementia, or I have someone that has Parkinson's or whichever, but the degree of which can be different from one another, even though
Oh
you're
yeah,
diagnosed with the same
vastly.
thing. And and the degree can be different, and the progression of of how much it takes a toll on that person can be different than the other. You can have Parkinson's for years and not um, have it degrade, so to speak, your way of life as much as somebody else has had it for a year, and it just runs rampant and ravages that. The other portion of that is how it, there's so many portions actually, but how it affects the people that are immediately around them. And that's good, bad, and indifferent. And I've seen it where the people around them can be affected. Um, you know, they're all affected. How they respond to being affected is the thing that really becomes what you take note of. Some people just don't want to deal with it, and so they just don't engage. They leave. They do little things here and there, and they feel like that's their big involvement, and they, can walk away and say, I've done something. And other people,
Right.
they really put forth the effort because they realize that, other than doctors and care providers, it's a, it's no one else out there.
Right. It's dismal.
Yeah, it's dismal, and whether you're on the land or the sea, there are predators out there that will fucking
Oh, dude. I had
take
to
it.
talk to my mom about locking her door. I was like, lock your door.
Well,
You are an elder.
yeah, there's that. There are those.
You're a
There
single woman
there's the
living
crime.
alone.
There's the crime, but I guess I should get more explicit with it. The predators I'm talking about are people that are wanting to just take advantage of people that are in that type of situation, and those are
Right.
everything from healthcare, supposed healthcare providers that are running a racket, to doctors. I mean,
Oh, that's true.
doctors will just run it because they know, look, you're in a decline that I can't stop. So all I'm going
Right.
to do is be able to prescribe things that are going to help you feel a little bit better and help you feel in your head that you're slowing the decline. But really, I ain't stopping shit. Uh,
Right. And I'm not going to be able to. And it's not
yeah,
because I don't want to, because I want to with my whole heart.
yeah. For me, I've come across. I don't even know if they were healthcare providers. I don't know. I think it was the predators that I've come across. They really take advantage of the situation because they know that this type of situation is solely overwhelming to family members that are directly having to deal with it, i.e., a spouse or a partner, um, someone that is living with a person that is going through these things. They are at wits end on how to go about doing things. They've got to change out beds. They've got to change out arrangements to make it, safer for this person. If they're experiencing some dementia, they got to make sure that they're locking the doors and hiding the keys because,
Sure.
you know,
Sadly, but yeah, you're absolutely right.
because that person might get up in the middle of the night and decide to unlock doors and go in the backyard, and you have no fucking clue unless you have an alarm that's set. And then that'll let you know. But now you're fucking jumping out of the bed because you're thinking, holy shit, who's trying to get in the house and not knowing, oh, is someone trying to
Right.
get out of the house? They just forgot to set the alarm. Uh,
It's like the elders at the nursing home.
mhm.
Like sometimes alarms will go off and it's because they're just they're
Yeah,
legit just walking
yeah,
out. And
yeah.
not trying to be, they're not trying to be you know, escapees or anything. They just don't they're going outside. They're like, "Ooh, outside. I remember that."
No, no,
You
no,
know?
no. No, don't diminish it. Some of these elders are some crafty fuckers. And
That's
they'll
true.
they'll milk that. I've I have witnessed from my own, they'll milk their, doing quotes here, disability to to to
Um,
sneak attack your shit real good. And like
oh, are
there
you
was,
talking about your dad trying to whip your ass?
yeah, he'll do that. But then I've also gone to I remember driving once in a city I used to live in, and passed a assisted living, and
Oh shit.
I
We got a
saw,
runner. We got a runner.
yeah, I saw one of those fucking scooter things outside.
On the highway, please. I've seen one on the
No,
highway before.
it was parked in front of the
Oh,
facility,
in
but it was just
Wisconsin, I saw an old
but it
man
was
driving one on the highway.
so it was like this facility, and it has a sidewalk that goes in front of it, and people can park the cars and all that kind of shit, and then you see the windows of different apartments and whatnot. But they just had one of these little scooters just sitting out there on the sidewalk, no cars around, just sitting there. No person was on it. So, and it was down a ways from the main entrance. So I go in there. I was like, and it's like, oh, are you wanting more information on our location? I was like, nah, I was just, you got one of these scooter things sitting out there about, it's about 18
Oh shit!
windows
Because
down. And she's like,
they
oh,
escaped.
and she gets up and she's like, and he's like, yeah, 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 come on, I'll show you. And we go out the front and I'm pointing down. It's like, oh no. And
Oh no!
I was like, wait, what do you mean? No, no, you thought somebody was supposed to bring it in and they forgot it and they're like, oh, we put it down missing.
No problem. I'll bring it in. No
She's
worries.
like, no. And I forgot the dude's name. But apparently it's this guy that's a patient there, or not patient, resident there. And
Yes. Thank you for clarifying.
yeah, yeah. He likes to say fuck it and look like he's doing his little scooter ride, and then he'll make a break for it. And he's done it before. And I don't know. That should be lesson learned. And you never let him go by himself again. But no,
Right.
they didn't this time. And now the scooter out there, and I looked at it. I was like, well, okay, I'll leave you all to it. If I happen to see him on the side of the road, I'll call back. But yeah, bye. So yeah, I never knew if they found a dude. But it's interesting how you've got situations like that, and the residents decide, yeah, I'm gonna go look at new apartments or whatever's in their mind at that time, and it makes so much sense at that time. But
Sure. Yeah. And they've got a purpose.
yeah, but it drives everyone crazy because it's like, holy shit, we gotta find this dude.
We got one
We've really,
rogue. He's rogue.
we've, we've really got to find this
We're
dude.
dial into that air tag. You got it in the back of his
Yeah,
underwear.
it's just an interesting thing. So you've got it to where you're trying to find the best options for your mom, and
Yeah.
with everything considered while you can. Uh, yeah,
It's a journey. It's not fun, but it's necessary. And she took care of me, so I can do better at taking care of her.
yeah.
Yep.
So I'll transition into mine.
Okay.
Give you a little break.
Hey, give me a break. I'm exhausted.
Um. So yeah, I think after going over the whole thing with um wait, I told you there was a solid diagnosis now, right?
Yes.
Okay. I tell you
Lewy
about
body
Yeah, I told you about the neurologist that I really I
with
met
the wrong
with.
medicine.
Y- Yeah, wait. Like, yeah, I think we had talked about it by then. That she gave the brand name of it.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. So I took him off of that.
Okay.
Um,
And now he's not a sock puppet.
well, with the elderly, it could take a week or two to get out of their system.
True. True. True.
So hopefully, it does. He's been pretty weird since then, but hopefully it all gets out of his system. I think that it's difficult because, like the scenario I was talking about before, in regards to healthcare providers, um, they when you have a person that is dealing with another one that can't really can't they can't really do things for themselves. Like my mom, she can't. Uh, well, my dad can't, so my mom has to do all these things that she never really did. She never really did it. She never really paid the bills. She never really managed any of the shit that.
I got you.
So my dad would do all that. Well, now that he can't, it's been a very hard learning curve for her to
Oh, sure.
get all that shit together, and then doctor's appointments and all. And so when you are a person with little patience trying to do things that requires patience, it um, it can be a just a fucking it's not even a matter of if, it's when. It's just the train wreck is coming. And so I've tried to ease a lot of that, but she doesn't want to put in any effort to do certain things that I feel need to be done. And because also her memory and everything is going as well, I'm having to
Right.
remember a lot of shit that she can't remember or has remembered in a way that makes absolutely no sense.
Right.
Um, so yeah, he was on the drug for 2 days and I took him off because it, and she's like, oh, I think I mean, he seems more attentive.
You're like, no shit.
No, well, he wasn't actually. She was just looking at it when he was coming down off the drug. But so he was doing the drug 3 times a day. So you got that peak, then a valley, peak, then a valley, peak, then a valley. He's sleeping. So in the morning you pop it and he's out. By
Poor guy.
9 a.m. all the way to fucking 1, he's out. Well, when you get in that valley where it's worn off, he's really attentive because he's like, "Hey, whoa, what the fuck's been going on?
Right.
All right, cool.
Somebody got some explaining to do over here.
I'm in the den and I got clothes on. Okay, great.
It's a good day.
Wow, I'm eating. It's time to eat. Okay, great. Boom. Oh, time for another pill. Boop, peak, and you're out. Come back down. Right. Well, she was only taking note of like when he was awake. Oh yeah, he's real attentive, and he's looking around and he's checking out everything. He's like yeah, because he's trying to absorb what's been going on because he's been completely out. Uh,
Sure.
you
Right,
know,
right,
like if every time you wake up you got new clothes on, you're gonna be looking crazy too. You're trying to figure out, okay, what is going on? Wait, tell
right.
me, I got different pants on. Why? Why? Uh,
Right. Like who the fuck just took
yeah,
who
it's
did
like,
this?
yeah, right. So he was out of it, lethargic, just completely out of it. His physical therapist was just like, okay, what's the point? And so I was like, he's off. And as soon as he got off, boom, he's his blood pressure is back to normal. He's more aware what the fuck's going on. But my mom's such a pill person. She wants to pump everybody with pills, but she hates taking pills herself.
Right.
And she's like, okay, well, we can just put him back on now that we know that his blood pressure is normal. I just wanted it normal for the morning. I was like, no, we're not putting him back on something that we know is fucking with him. Like, I was like, wait, what? No,
Right. That makes no sense.
it's not. We're not changing from 3 times a day to 2 times a day because we want his blood pressure to be higher in the morning and then the rest of the day it's fuck it. No, that makes no sense. It's off because the rest of it is like the inability to control your mouth, uh, ramblings, and lack of control of eating. It's like none of these are positives to continue to have to be limber. Like, what? Constipation? Nah, I'm pass. I don't need to be limber. I don't need to be able to touch my toes, but have trouble shitting. It's like it's not a good trade. And plus, if you have Lewy body, you're not going to have the coordination that you would with your limbs anyway,
Right.
because of how the Parkinson side of it works. And
Right. It does what it wants.
well, yeah, I mean, sorry, the Alzheimer's side of it works well with the Parkinson's and the dementia. It all you're thinking of moving. So, say for instance, you're thinking of grabbing your mouse. You're wanting to grab your mouse, and so the initial want to grab a mouse is starting off as the spark of a thought. But the way the body works is, as soon as you're thinking about it, you're doing it. The signal is just going and you're going to putting your hand in the mouth.
Right.
Like you're barely even thinking about it. Sometimes you're like, okay, I need to get over here and click this. Well, you know, in order to go to move your to move the cursor over to click this, you're having to touch your mouse and move it. You're not even thinking about, I need to reach for my mouse. I need to move my mouse. I need to bring it up here and I need to click on it with my finger or
Right.
my thumb. Or
It just
not,
happens
you're just
automatically. But whenever
doing,
you
yeah, you're filling in all the blanks. You're filling in all the between spots to make sure that you achieve the goal that you're trying to do. Well, with Alzheimer's and Parkinson's and dementia and Lewy body, it stops at the thought, and then you have to hope that the timing is such that you're going to be able to move the way you want. Otherwise, you might be moving to 5 minutes later on the thing that you thought 2 to 5 minutes ago that you were going to do, that you wanted to do. That you want to reach for this cup and hold on to this cup and drink with it. That might be 5 minutes later. You actually move, your hand actually moves,
right.
do the thing that you want it to do.
And it's mentally exhausting for them as well. It
Right.
takes up because they're trying so hard, so
Yeah.
hard, so hard.
Well, the other side of that is you got a person that's sitting there saying, okay, move. And they're like, oh, you can't move. Okay, fine. And then they have to give you the water, which by then that person is now got a straw in their lips. So, okay, I can drink. Okay, great. But that signal is still off somewhere, which to help, to get your hand to move. So now that you're finished drinking that cup of water, your hand is starting to move to get the cup that's not there because you've already drank everything. But you can't stop it.
Right.
because that signal's already been sent. So it's that kind of thing. Um, but I feel like a neurologist should know about that. And I feel like that
Right.
right there, that has nothing that your limberness is never going to equate with that. Like you need to be working with some cognitive association to where they can be more progressive at at controlling their limbs and wanting to move the way they want. And so I took them off of it. That was last
Yeah.
week.
And how's he doing?
This morning is when the neurologist called us back after we told them last week that we took
Oh,
it.
shush.
And
Oh,
it wasn't the neurologist. It was one of her office aides that did. We've yet to talk to the neurologist. Every time we've called, she's been out of the office. She's out
oh.
of the office. She's away right
Why
now.
do you think that is, though? I mean, what is she
Mm.
afraid of?
I think that it is a thing of where doctors just say, look, you're frankly, you're on your way out. It's only so much I can
Yeah, there's
do.
not much more that we can do for
It's
you.
only
Just
so much
please
I can,
enjoy.
yeah, it's only so much I can do. Let's experiment with a few things and see if that works best. Gives you a little something. It's not going to change what's happening. It just gives you a little something. And if it does, great, we'll keep it going. If it doesn't, all right, just shut that off anytime you want. And yeah, there's a deeper scenario to it where they're probably, they get some kickbacks or they get something from big pharma for pushing the drug, because I still think it's very, very shitty that she pushed a drug that was already in his chart of that he shouldn't, that we requested that he not take it again.
Right,
I know that because I was the one that talked to his previous neurologist and told him we're taking him off of that. And here's why, and you need to be on board with that. She decided to push the same drug but with a different name, even though she saw it in his chart that he was on it before and was
right,
taken off, but said she didn't know why he was taken off of it. It doesn't say. I know it says because I that was all documented. She didn't use the drug name. She used the different brand name of which we didn't have. We used the drug name. So the presentation of this drug to take was shitty because the results of what happens when he's on that drug was documented. And so the fact that she's not responding or calling back or following up over a week is fucked up. How this works in regards to what I was saying about predators is because you get you get someone like my mom and she's so done with shit that even though I'm telling her we need to find a new neurologist,
it's
she doesn't want to do it.
right.
She's
Yeah,
like
it's understandable. I mean,
she's like
she's tired.
I don't want to
She's
go.
dealing with her own shit too, though.
Yeah, I don't want to go through that looking for a whole new neurologist. I do not want to, even though this neurologist has shown the same behavior more than twice. This is the same neurologist that wouldn't respond for 2 weeks when I merely asked
Right.
about getting him on starting
CBD.
to use CBD with him. She wouldn't she wouldn't respond.
That's unfortunate.
So it's a lot of things like that from doctors and then healthcare providers that'll come to your house and just want to rack up services and charge people because they know it's if I can present it as a service, then they'll feel better about it. Oh, I'll get you the hospital bed, I'll get you tanks of oxygen, I'll get you
Mm-hmm.
wheelchairs, I'll get you mattresses, and then canes, and then, oh, we can get all the wipes and the gloves. We'll have that delivered to you. We'll have a nurse come and do his temperature, run his vitals, and give him a bath and all that. And you're sitting there, you're like, oh wow, that sounds awesome. Yeah. Oh, okay. For that much
But
okay,
it's a racket, then they end up not doing it.
for that much a week? Okay. Oh, okay. Can we do it monthly? Okay, great. Oh, yeah. All right, great. And the next thing you know, the nurse, she comes whenever. She'll come at she'll come at 7 a.m. or she'll come at 10:30 a.m., because she's running late or whatever. Um, the it's just a grab bag of different levels of service. And then they have the contract you got to sign to make sure you don't.
Mm-hmm.
And then also, which is a standard practice, apparently, you can't you once you're with them, you can't dial 911.
Incorrect.
Yeah,
Incorrect.
yeah,
Because
yeah.
if he dies
No, no, no.
and you,
Yeah, it's in the contracts. But it's not even banana fucks. It's fucking. But it's just what what and again, when you have a person that is, you have to, if anybody listening is ever in a situation like this, have someone that is going to be up for being the person that deals with, communicates, interacts with, if you're going to be doing anything with organizations like this, have someone that is designated as being of the mindset to do it. Because people that are really close to that person that's going through it, like say my mom, she's not going to, it's only so much she's going to process.
right,
And she will fall for the wholesome approach that, oh, I had a great conversation with this person, I feel like I'm just going to go with them because we sat
right.
around and we laughed and we did
They're
all.
salespeople
Yeah, exactly.
and they're selling life
And
right now.
I and on I'm on Google Meet, whatever the fuck. I'm like doing a FaceTime or whatever because I couldn't make it to the meeting at one time.
Oh
And
no.
and I was just like, nah, that chick is that chick is snake oil sales person. Don't.
Salesperson.
I was like, don't. And I told my mom, don't, do not. She's like, oh yeah, you just got to sign a contract, and we'll just get started, and we'll get everything sent over. It's like, don't. And then next thing you know, a week later,
Oh, well, see, they preyed on her.
that's why I call them rightly predators. A week later, yep, I signed with her because I figured I might as well just go ahead and do it because I'm just going to feel better with that. And at the same time, I can't argue with that. I'm like, look, okay, you're the one there because at the time I didn't fully commit to, moving in and really taking care of things.
Sure.
It's like, okay, if that's going to make you feel better, I don't trust them. I don't think they have your best
Best
interest
interest at
in
heart.
mind. And then when I started reading the contract, I was like, so wait, you can't call 911. You have to call them first, and then they will decide what would be the best way to address the situation. It's like, yeah, because if we call 911 first, we immediately get kicked out of the the program, the caregiving program.
Okay, bye.
Well, that sounds great, and you can say okay, bye, and I'm not shooting that down at all. But on the flip side, they lock people
Mm,
in because they're like, I got my wheelchair from them. I got my hospital bed from them. I got my
shit.
mattress from them. I got my oxygen from them. I got my cane. I got my walker. I got My nursing service comes from them. My supplies being
Oh,
delivered at the house comes from them. So if I fuck this up with a 911 call, they're gonna come and get all this shit. They're gonna take
right. And then I'm
all.
going to be so screwed because
They're
he's
gonna,
used to it.
yeah. Well, not even used to it. You gotta have it. You have to have a wheelchair to get them to doctor's appointments.
Right.
You have to, like, we never used the oxygen tank, but the wheelchair, yeah, every doctor's appointment. The bed, he sleeps in a bed. He sleeps in that bed
Right.
on that mattress, and all the different the shorts, that he wears
Yeah.
for incontinence, and
Mhm.
the pads and all the nurses coming, all that shit came from them. So they lock people in with all these things that you have. Don't fuck it up and call 911. We'll take care of that for you. And
But what are they going to do that 911 can't?
they will be the one that call EMS, and or they'll come by, they'll head over and call EMS.
But why? What is in their benefit?
Exactly,
Why does it benefit them?
exactly. It's like, so
Wouldn't they want him to stay alive at all costs?
so a situation is going on, and you would rather play third party. You would rather that person to call you, and then you call the EMS service that you have
I don't
associated.
understand how they're not being sued for neglect.
So you have an EMS service that's associated with you apparently, and you call them to come out to then take them to the hospital, because
Because it's
then,
more money in their pocket.
right, because then
Fuck
you can
them.
bill them for the service.
Well, isn't that perfect? We're just big O fucking commodities.
But again, if anybody is in this situation, have someone that is going to address shit. Because I, in a situation that came up, um, well, I think I talked about it before, but when my dad had a seizure, I said, fuck them, and I called 911.
Oh God.
And I said, I guess we're out of the program, because he's having a seizure right now and blood is coming out of his mouth. And I'll be goddamn if I'm gonna call this other company to then call somebody else
Right.
when we have a fire station with EMS 2 streets away. I'm calling.
Yeah.
Fuck them. I'm calling. Big, my mom's now instant worry. Oh my God, I don't know what to do. I don't know. It's like, no, fuck it. We're gonna figure out what to do. I mean, but
Right. You're like, I'm here. I'm
just
not gonna
so
just up and high and
well,
dry you.
yeah. And by the time that happened, I had minimized their amount of service anyway. Like that nurse coming over, she wasn't doing shit. She was coming
Yeah.
over at 10:30 in the morning to give him a shower. I was like, I'm already running the vitals. I'm already giving him showers. Why do we need her? We're
Right.
already ordering our own supplies. Why do we need her? So she's out. We don't need her. She's out. So slowly but surely it became a thing where we were just doing our own. But it once we called 911, it became a thing of, it was like, okay, now we gotta now what are
And
you
did they kick you out?
Oh yeah, we got immediately kicked out. Immediately you get kicked out. Yeah, they're like, okay,
What?
we're gonna come and get our shit. Basically, is what they said. And so, okay. And so I told my mom, I said, hey, look, don't tell them, don't tell them yet. In that
Don't tell
way,
who.
don't tell that service that we call 911. You know, um, don't tell them yet.
And she told him.
No, she held on to it. I mean, she made sure that that was the thing. I said, give us a week so we can go ahead and start finding our own shit, and then get that
Mm-hmm.
shit squared away, and then get it ordered, and then get the delivery date. And now we call them. He's like, yeah,
Right.
did 911. Just wanted to let you know that's what happened. Oh, you did? Yeah. Okay. Well, that means we're going to be out. It's like, yeah, he had a seizure and we had to really act fast. So we just, okay,
Sure.
well, we can come out at the end of the week and get it. We had it on speaker. I was like, perfect, because now I'm here and delivering on, when did it come in? Friday? Okay, cool. Friday.
Your shit will be in the garage.
Okay. You coming at 11? Okay. And this will be delivered at 2. Perfect. And she was like, oh, yeah. And they came over and sure as shit, crew came over, dismantled the bed, took it, and it was an empty spot. And it's like, fuck. They took the wheelchair, they took the bed, they took the oxygen tank, they took every fucking canes and walkers, everything.
What
Everything.
if it was it something that you bought them that they were taking?
No, they were taking all the stuff that they provided.
Okay.
And then as they took it out, an hour later, the other crew came in and put it all back in.
Yikes.
I'm like, fuck
Now,
that.
are you still under the same restrictions with the
No, no,
ambulance?
this other stuff is all by way of insurance, and it's all by way of insurance and through and the physical therapy and everything is with a different service. But the cautionary tale about it all is like everybody has to really be mindful of that type of stuff, because there are legit businesses, and they have business numbers, they have IENs, and I mean EINs, and they have all this stuff to be legit businesses, but they're just predators, and they just come around and siphon shit from people because they know they're in a state of where they are just grasping for
Certain
whatever
funds.
air they can.
Yeah.
So be mindful of that shit. Fuck, we're
I
ending
definitely.
it on a downer.
No, that's okay though.
You
My
called
back is killing me right now. I
you,
don't understand.
you called it.
Let's just-
All right, we're gonna go ahead and end it.
Ugh.
Your back's hurting, and I need to drink some more ginger
You need
ale.
to drink some damn water.
I drink. You know what? I drink water all day. This is the only time I drink something fancy.
This You're like, get off my back.
Yeah,
This is my
come
time.
on. Come on, it's not a whole bag of mess. It's just this little bump. Fuck. The bag is in the
Is
chest.
that what people do? They take a bump of meth? I
I
don't
don't
know if
know.
that's
I don't know.
I don't know if that's the lingo.
I totally made that scenario up. I don't
It's
even
like a
know.
bump of meth. I'll
Some,
take this bump of brownie
yeah, somewhere,
if I want
someone,
to.
yeah, somewhere, someone that's listening that does meth. I'm like, that's not how it
No,
goes.
don't ever reach out to us if you're
It,
doing meth.
this
I don't
motherfucker,
want any part of that.
this motherfucker's got it all kind of fucked up. Man,
Like, listen, and they thought they knew what they was talking about prison snacks.
see, I knew they were fucked up, but that's why we do the
Damn,
fine print in the beginning. We don't know shit.
that's
Uh,
true. Then we'll
so
circle back.
So, everyone, thanks for listening to another episode of The Dinosaur and the Dude, the only podcast in the fucking world that has the shittiest audio but the most amazing content. And this is our 40th episode. Don't know what the title will be, but it's probably going to be awesome, just like all the rest of them. Feel
We're
free,
40.
yeah, feel free to look at us, listen to us.
Look at us, our bare souls.
Yeah,
We're
look at us.
just we've ripped our chests
Yes,
open for you
look at us
so you
on.
could listen to us. We gotta listen. You gotta look at all of our shit,
Here's all of our shit. You
and
can,
you
you can,
gotta subscribe, and you gotta like
yeah.
it, and you gotta share it with people. You gotta
We
share it with your mama.
we need a lot of subscribers on our YouTube channel. So look at us,
We
all our
do.
videos. We've got about 20 total videos and shorts
Yeah,
on
if you've got
YouTube.
15 minutes, just
Check it out.
check it out.
Well, it's about like 5 hours of content. But anyway, yeah, of the
No,
shorts, just check it out.
you
So
know, I'm
check out.
thinking that it's gonna be so riveting that they're just gonna be
Yeah,
sucked in.
you're gonna rewatch. You're gonna rewatch. But you
Yeah,
can
of
check
course
us
you
out
are.
on our website, thedinosaur&thedude.com.
.com.
Um, you can check out our YouTube channel. Please subscribe and like and everything like that, so we can get that up, so we can start doing more amazing shit on YouTube. Uh, we've
Yeah.
got we've got our X, formerly known as Twitter. We're out there, Facebook, Instagram. You can listen to us on Spotify. You can listen to us on Amazon. You can listen to us Google Podcasts, Castbox, Castbox, Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio, and because somebody asked for it and I totally fucking forgot how integrated they are, you can also listen to us on Audible. Uh, I think, yeah, Rumble. We're on Rumble as well. Please just go out there to
Are
all of
we on
them.
the social, whatever it's called, the Truth social thing?
No, no, that's not. It's Rumble.
It's wait, is it? But wait a second, isn't there like a social something?
No, we're not on that.
Yeah, but there is one, and we're just not on it. You
Yeah,
think that they'd be interested?
no.
Okay,
I mean, I'm not.
okay.
I'm not.
No, me neither. I
I
was just
I just
wondering.
want to stick with like I'm nothing against it. I just want to stick with more
Truth.
relatable,
Okay, there you
more
go.
more relatable social media outlets that we really could use. I don't want to get on any and all of them just because I mean we're kind of sort of at the edge. I feel like right now
I'm
of
being a
being on
hoe.
any and all of them, but I think the next one we're gonna get on is TikTok, and then after that, I kind of want to just take a breather from social media,
Breather
yeah, and just sit back and see which ones really,
working for us.
yeah, and then
We about to make it work.
yeah, and then trim back on the ones that just are there to be there. It's the same reasoning why we didn't get on Pinterest. It's like okay, Pinterest is
Right.
there, but at the same time, mm, same reason why we didn't get on what the fuck, uh,
Oh, what you fuck?
yeah, the what the fucks. Yeah. Well, anyway.
MySpace.
Yeah. Okay. Reddit. The reason why we didn't get on Reddit is just sort of like, uh,
Yeah, I know that's true, but it does hurt my heart a little bit. So
I mean, and who
because I
knows?
love Reddit, but there's really no point of it
Yeah, who
because
knows? We might get on it, but some of
let's
them
don't.
is just a little bit,
I'm like, let's don't.
yeah, some of them are just a little not as in sync with what we're looking to do. But in any case, yeah, go check out go check out the website. You get links to
Mm,
all that stuff out there and all the affiliates. Again, please use our affiliate links because that little bit of percentage comes back to us, which then allows us to do more shit for you. That's
for
all.
you.
That's
That's
all.
it. You're funding your own self, which makes you a responsible human.
Yes, there you go. Don't be irresponsible.
Don't be
Don't
irresponsible.
be irresponsible, or the Mandela effect will fuck you up. There you go.
Yes, exactly. That is exactly correct.
So, with that, thanks again for listening for this episode. Thanks again. And thank you, lady, for being the awesome person that you are. If you don't
No
know,
way.
she's the dinosaur
That's me.
and I'm the dude. And you've been listening to the dinosaur and the dude, and we appreciate and love you very much for doing so. Hope someone got something cool out of this, helped them along the way or whatever, or just gave you a laugh that you needed in the day that you hadn't gotten any time else. Sorry that you had to
Yeah, we're
wait.
not here to yank your chain. We're
Yeah,
just here to make you feel good about yourself.
sorry you had to wait for our fucking episode for you to get a laugh finally, but hey, glad to be able to give it to you. 'Cause you've been
But we're
waiting a
here
whole
now.
yeah, you've
Okay?
been
We're
waiting a
here now.
whole week for this shit. So sorry. This is all pent up. But yeah, check it out. Got merch for you on the website, so go get that too. All right, we're out.
All
Uh,
right, love you.
love you too, and talk to you later.
Okay.
All right,
Bye.
bye.